Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello students, in the previous session we have seen laws of exponents. The first law was a to the power m multiplied with a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. And then the second one was a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. And then the third one was a to the power m whole to the power n. This was equal to a to the power mn. And then the fourth one, it was a to the power m multiplied with b to the power m. This will be equal to ab to the power m. And then the fifth one, it was a to the power m divided by b to the power m. This will be equal to a by b whole to the power m. And then the sixth one, it was any number to the power 0 is equal to 1, and that number should not be equal to 0. So it is any non-zero a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Here a is non-zero, that is a is not equal to 0. So these are the laws of exponents which we have studied in the previous session, and we have seen few questions based on all these laws. Now in this session also we are going to see few more questions based on laws of exponents. So now let's start with the first question. So here is the first question. The question is, using laws of exponents, simplify and write the answers in exponential form. Let's see the first one. It is 3 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 8. So what we are doing, we are multiplying powers with same base. So what we will do, we will keep the base same and we will add powers, or we will add exponents. So it will be 3 to the power 2 plus 4 plus 8. Now 2 plus 4 is 6 and 6 plus 8, it is 14. So this becomes 3 to the power 14. Now the next one, it is 6 to the power 15 divided by 6 to the power 10. So here we are dividing two powers with same base. So what we will do, we will keep the base same and we will subtract exponents, that is 15 minus 10. Now 15 minus 10 is 5, so this will be equal to 6 to the power 5. Now the next one, it is a cube or a to the power 3 into a to the power 2. Again, multiplication of powers with same base. So we will keep the base same, that is a, and power will be added, that is 3 plus 2, and it will be 5. So this is the answer for the third one. Now the fourth one, it is 7 to the power x into 7 to the power 2. 7 to the power x into 7 to the power 2. Now here again we are multiplying two powers with same base. We will keep base same and we will add powers, that is x plus 2. So this is 7 to the power x plus 2. Now next one, the fifth one, it is 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 3. Now the fifth question, it is 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 3 divided by 5 to the power 3. So first of all, we are having power to the power. Then what we will do, we will multiply powers. So here this will become 5 to the power 2 into 3, that is 6, divided by 5 to the power 3. Now we are dividing two powers with same base. So what we will do? So what we will do now, we will keep the base same and powers will be subtracted. So this is 6 minus 3. Now this will give us 5 to the power 3. Now the next one, sixth part of this question, it is 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 5. We are multiplying two powers with same exponent, that is 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 5. Here exponents are same but base is different. So what we will do, we will multiply their base. So 2 into 5, that is 10, and power will be same, or the exponent will be same, which is 5. So this is 10 to the power 5. Now the next one, the seventh part of this question, it is a to the power 4 into b to the power 4. Again we are multiplying two powers with same exponent. So what we will do, we will multiply their base, that is a into b, and exponent will be same, and that is 4. So this is ab to the power 4. Now the 8th part of this question. It is 3 to the power 4 whole to the power 3. So it is power to the power. Again, what we will do, we will just multiply powers. We will multiply exponents here. So this will give us 3 to the power 4 into 3. Now 4 into 3 is 12. So this will be equal to 3 to the power 12. Now the 9th part, it is 2 to the power 20 divided by 2 to the power 15 into 2 to the power 3. So first of all, here we are dividing two powers with same base. So this will give us same base and powers will be subtracted, that is exponents are subtracted, 20 minus 15, and then into 2 to the power 3. Now by simplifying this, we will get 2 to the power 20 minus 15, this is 5, into 2 to the power 3. Now what we are doing here, we are multiplying two powers with same base. So we will keep the base same and we will simply add exponents, that is 5 plus 3. Now 5 plus 3 is 8, so this becomes 2 to the power 8. So this is the final answer for this question. Now the 10th part of this question, that is the last part. 8 to the power t divided by 8 to the power 2. Here we are dividing two powers with same base. So we will keep the base same and exponents are subtracted, that is t minus 2. So this is 8 to the power t minus 2. So now we have solved all the parts of this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now the next question is, simplify and express each of the following in exponential form. The first one is 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 4 into 4 divided by 3 into 32. So what we will do, we will write each number as a product of powers of primes. So this will be 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 4 into 4. This 4 can be written as 2 to the power 2. Now divided by 3 into 32. 32 is 2 to the power 5. Now let's simplify this. In numerator we will have 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2, which is 2 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 4 divided by 2 to the power 5 into 3. Now 2 to the power 5 and 2 to the power 5, they are cancelled out. Now we are left with 3 to the power 4 divided by 3. This will be 3 to the power 4 minus 1, and that is 3. Here what we are doing, we are dividing two powers with same base. So exponents will be subtracted, that is 4 minus 1, and that gives us 3. So this is 3 to the power 3. This is the simplified form of the first expression. Now let's see the second one. It is 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 3 into 5 to the power 4 whole divided by 5 to the power 7. So let's simplify it. 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 3, this will give us 5 to the power 2 into 3, that is 6. So this is 5 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 7. Now let's simplify it. 5 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 4. Now here we are multiplying two powers with same base. So this will be same base and powers will be added, or exponents will be added. 6 plus 4 will be 10. So this is 5 to the power 10 divided by 5 to the power 7. Now here we are dividing two powers with same base. So we'll keep the base same and exponents will be subtracted, that is 10 minus 7. Now this will give us 5 to the power 10 minus 7 is 3. Now let's see the next part of the question, the third one. In third part of the question, we are having 25 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 3. So 25 is 5 to the power 2. So this will be 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 3. Now let's simplify it. 5 to the power 2 whole to the power 4. This is 5 to the power 2 into 4, that is 8. So this becomes 5 to the power 8 divided by 5 to the power 3. Now we are dividing two powers with same base. We'll keep the base same and exponents are subtracted, that is 8 minus 3. Now 8 minus 3 is 5. So this becomes 5 to the power 5. Now let's see the fourth part of this question. Here we are having 3 into 7 to the power 2 into 11 to the power 8. So this is numerator and denominator is 21 into 11 to the power 3. 21 means we can write this as 3 into 7 into 11 to the power 3. Now here we have to simplify this. We can cancel this 3 with this 3. Now 7 to the power 2 upon 7. This will be 7 to the power 1, or we can simply write 7 here, into 11 to the power 8 divided by 11 to the power 3. This will be 11 to the power 8 minus 3, and that is 5. So this is 11 to the power 5. So this is the simplified form of this exponent. Now the fifth part of this question. It is 3 to the power 7 upon 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3. So here we are having 3 to the power 7 upon 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3. This will be 3 to the power 4 plus 3, and that is 7. So denominator is also 3 to the power 7. Now we can simplify them, we can cancel them. This will give us 1. So 1 is the answer for this question. Now the sixth part. It is 2 to the power 0 plus 3 to the power 0 plus 4 to the power 0. Now we have already studied that any number a to the power 0 is 1, and if this a is not equal to 0. Now here we are having 2 to the power 0, 3 to the power 0 and 4 to the power 0. So they all are 1. So it will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So final answer is 3 for this question. Now let's see the seventh part of the question. Here we are having 2 to the power 0 into 3 to the power 0 into 4 to the power 0. In the previous one we were adding all these numbers, but this time we are multiplying them. So it will be 1 into 1 into 1. Now we know 1 multiplied with 1, any number of times will give us 1 only. Now the next part, 8th part of this question. This is 3 to the power 0 plus 2 to the power 0 into 5 to the power 0. 3 to the power 0 means 1 plus 2 to the power 0, which is again 1. Now this is multiplied with 5 to the power 0, which is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, so this is 2 into 1, and we know any number multiplied with 1 is the number itself, so this will be 2. So final answer is 2 from here. Now the last part of this question, the ninth one. We are having 2 to the power 8 into a to the power 5 divided by 4 to the power 3. This 4 to the power 3 means we can write this as 2 to the power 2 and whole to the power 3, because 4 is nothing but 2 to the power 2. So we just replaced 4 with 2 to the power 2. Now this is multiplied with a to the power 3. So now here what we are going to do, we can write this as 2 to the power 8 divided by 2 to the power 2 into whole to the power 3. So this will be 2 to the power 2 into 3, that is 6. So this will be 2 to the power 6 into a to the power 5 upon a to the power 3. Now from here we will get 2 to the power 8 minus 6, that is 2, into a to the power 5 minus 3, which is again 2. Now here we are multiplying two powers with same exponent. So what we will do, we will multiply their base. So this will be 2a to the power 2. We will keep the same exponent. So we have solved all the parts of this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now here is the next question. The question is, say true or false and justify your answer. The first part of the question is 10 to the power 1 or 10 into 10 to the power 11 is equal to 10 to the power 11. Now the first part of the question is 10 into 10 to the power 11 is equal to 100 to the power 11. Let's check LHS and RHS separately whether they are equal or not. LHS means left hand side of the equation. So LHS is 10 into 10 to the power 11. This will give us 10 to the power 12. Now let's see for RHS. RHS is 100 to the power 11. We can write this as 10 to the power 2 whole to the power 11, because 10 to the power 2 is 100. So this is 100 to the power 11 basically. Now this will give us 10 to the power 2 into 11, that is 22. Now here we are having 10 to the power 12 and RHS is 10 to the power 22, and we know they are not equal. Hence the given statement is false. Now let's see the next part of this question. Here it is 2 to the power 3 is greater than 5 to the power 2. What we can do, we can simplify them first. 2 to the power 3, this is 2 into 2 into 2, and that is 8. And 5 to the power 2 is 5 into 5, and it is 25. Now what do you think? Is 8 greater than 25? No, 8 is not greater than 25. Therefore, this statement is also false. Now the next statement, it is 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2 is equal to 6 to the power 5. Again, we will simplify LHS and RHS separately. So here LHS, it is 3 to the power, it is 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2. We can't simplify this further. Let's keep this as it is. So LHS is 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2. Here we are neither having same base nor same exponents. So therefore we can keep this as it is. Now RHS. Let's simplify RHS. This is 6 to the power 5. We can write 6 as 3 into 2 or 2 into 3. So this will be 2 into 3 to the power 5. Now by simplifying this, we will get 2 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5. Now what do you think? 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2, is it equal to 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 3? Is it equal to 2 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5? No, they are not equal. Here we are not getting LHS is equal to RHS. So therefore this statement is also false. Now let's see the fourth statement here. The last one, it is 3 to the power 0 is equal to 1000 to the power 0. And we know any number to the power 0 is equal to 1 if the number is non-zero. So here 3 and 1000, they both are non-zero numbers. So it means when they are raised to the power 0, they will give 1. So it means 3 to the power 0 is 1 and RHS will be 1000 to the power 0, which is again 1. And we know 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, this is true. So we have done all the parts of this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now here is next question. The question is, express each of the following as a product of prime factors only in exponential form. Let's see the first part. First part is 108 into 192. 108 multiplied with 192. We have to write this number as product of prime factors only in exponential form. So first of all, we have to do prime factorization of these numbers. So let's do it for 108 first. So 108, this is divisible by 2. We will get 54 here. Now 54 is again divisible by 2. We will get 27. Now 27, it is divisible by 3. So we will get 9 here. Now 9 is divisible by 3. So we will get 3 here. Now 3 is again divisible by 3 and we will get 1 here. This is the same process which we do while finding LCM of two numbers. So here we have seen that 108 can be written as 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3. Similarly, let's find for 192 how we can express this as exponential form. So let's prime factorize this number. 192, this is divisible by 2. Now 192 divided by 2, what we are going to get from here? It will give us 96. So we will get 96 here. Now 96 is again divisible by 2, we will get 48. Now 48 is again divisible by 2, we will get 24. Again with 2, we will get 12. Now 12 is again divisible by 2. So 12 divided by 2 will give us 6. Now from 6 we can continue from here. 6 is again divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. Now 3 is divisible by 3. We will get 1 here. So now 192 can be written as 2 to the power. How many 2's we have written here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be 2 to the power 6 into 3, or we can say 3 to the power 1. Now we have to write this product in exponential form. So 108 into 192, this is equal to 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 6 into 3. Now 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 6, this will give us 2 to the power 2 plus 6, that is 8. So this is 2 to the power 8 into 3 to the power 3 into 3. So this will be 3 to the power 3 plus 1, that is 4. So this will be 3 to the power 4. So this is how we can express the first number as a product of prime factors in exponential form. Now let's see the next part of this question. Here we are having a number 270. So again we have to prime factorize this number. Let's prime factorize this number 270. It can be divided by 5. 270 divided by 5 will give us 54. Now 54 is divisible by 2. We will get 27. 27 is divisible by 3. 27 divided by 3 will give us 9. Now 9 is again divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3 will be 3. Again it goes with 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now here we have to stop the process. So it means 270 can be written as 3 to the power 3, or we can write this as 2 into 3 to the power 3 into 5. So this is how we can represent 270 as a product of prime factors in exponential form. Now the next question, the third one. Here we are having 729 multiplied with 64. 729. Let's prime factorize this number first. 729. So this is divisible by 3. Now 729 divided by 3 will give us 243. Now this is again divided by 3. It will give us 81. Now again this is divisible by 3. This will give us 27. Now again with 3 we will get 9. Again with 3 we will get 9 divided by 3, which is 3. Now this also goes with 3, so we will get 1 here. So it means 729 is 3 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 3 to the power 6. So this will be equal to 3 to the power 6 into this 64. Let's do the same process for 62 as well. Three to the power 6. So 729 is equal to 3 to the power 6. So it means this will be equal to 3 to the power 6 into 64. Now we can do prime factorization for 64 also. So let's do it. It is divisible by 2. We will get 32. And again with 2 we will get 16. Again it is divided by 2, will give us 8. Again with 2 we will get 4. Now again with 2 we will get 2. And again it goes with 2 only, so we will get 1. Now count how many 2's we have written here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 2's, so this will be 3 to the power 6 into 2 to the power 6. Now here we are multiplying two powers with same exponent but different base. So let's multiply their base and keep the exponent same. This is one of the law of exponent. So this will give us 3 into 2, that is 6 to the power 6. But here what we have to do, we have to express the number as product of prime factors only in exponential form. So but 6 is not prime factor, so we have to keep our answer in this form only. That is 3 to the power 6 into 2 to the power 6. No need of simplifying this further. This much is enough. Now the last part of the question, the number is 768. So again we have to do prime factorization for this number. 768. This goes with 2. Now 768 divided by 2. What we will get from here? We will get 384. Now this is again divisible by 2. 384 divided by 2 will give us 192. Now again it is divisible by 2. So 192 divided by 2 will give us 96. Now 96 again divisible by 2, we will get 48. Now 48 divided by 2 will give us 24. 24 divided by 2 will be 12. 12 divided by 2, it will give us 6. Now 6 again divided by 2 will give us 3. Now we can divide this 3 with 3. So we will get 1 here. Now we have to stop the process. So it means 768 can be written as 2 to the power. Let's count how many 2's we have here. Let's count how many 2's we have written here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 2 to the power 8 into 3. 3 is only one time, so we will write multiplied with 3. So this is how we can represent 768 as a product of prime factors in exponential form. So this is the final answer. So we are done with all the parts of this question. Now let's move to the next question. Now here is the last question of this session. The question is, simplify the followings. The first one is 2 to the power 5 whole to the power 2. This can be written as 2 to the power 5 into 2, that is 10, into 7 to the power 3 divided by 8 to the power 3. 8 means 2 to the power 3, so this will become 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 3 into 7. Now we can simplify this. We will get 2 to the power 10 into 7 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 3 into 3, this will be 9 into 7. Now this will give us 2 to the power 10 divided by 2 to the power 9. This will be 2 to the power 10 minus 9, which is 2 to the power 1, or we can simply write it as 2 into 7 to the power 3 divided by 7. This will give us 7 to the power 2. So this is the simplified form of the first expression. Now let's move to the second one. Here it is 25 into 5 square into t to the power 8 divided by 10 to the power 3 into t to the power 4. So 25, this can be written as 5 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 2 into t to the power 8. Now this is divided by 10 to the power 3, and 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So this will be 2 into 5 to the power 3 into t to the power 4. Now let's simplify it. So what we will get from here, 5 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 2. This will be 5 to the power 2 plus 2, which is 4, into t to the power 8 divided by 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3 into t to the power 4. Now let's simplify this further. 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 3. This will give us 5 here into t to the power 8 divided by t to the power 4. This will give us t to the power 8 minus 4, which is 4. So this is t to the power 4 here divided by 2 to the power 3. So this is the simplified form of the second number. Now let's see the last expression or the last number here. So here we are having 3 to the power 5 into 10 to the power 5. This can be written as 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 5 into 25, which is 5 to the power 2, divided by 5 to the power 7 into 6 to the power 5. This can be written as 2 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5, because 6 is 2 into 3. So this will become 2 into 3. So this will become 2 into 3 to the power 5. So this will be 2 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 5. Now we can cancel this 3 to the power 5 and this 3 to the power 5 here. And 2 to the power 5 is also cancelled with this 2 to the power 5. Now what we are left with? We are left with 5 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 2. So this will give us 5 to the power 7, that is 5 to the power 5 plus 2. We are multiplying two powers with same base. We will keep the same base and we will add exponents. Now 5 to the power 7 divided by 5 to the power 7. Again it can be cancelled out, so we are left with 1. So 1 is the final answer for this question. So in this session we have seen many questions based on laws of exponents, that how we can simplify any expression using laws of exponents. So that's all for this session. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos like this.